Welcome back to another episode of Diddy Mess. Per usual, Diddy is being accused again of SA, and this time it's by a male. And I told you guys I wasn't gonna keep reporting everyone, but I missed so many because so many new people have came out over the past couple months. It's hard to keep up with who's coming out against him these days. He's constantly getting lawsuit after lawsuit. And here's another one. So according to TMZ, Diddy's latest accuser says his career opportunity of a lifetime turned into a horrific night where he was drugged and SA'd by Diddy. An anonymous man says he was an up-and-coming rapper in 2015 when he landed a nightclub gig in LA, and Diddy showed up with his entourage and a ton of Ciroc bottles for the crowd, according to a lawsuit filed Monday by attorney Tony Buzbee. Buzbee, y'all, he got, I guess he have all those people that he claimed he did because they're coming out one by one. Anywho, let me keep going. It says the John Doe accuser says one of Diddy's associates told him if he did well, Diddy would talk to him about possibly signing with Bad Boy Records. After his performance, he claims he was invited to a VIP section with Diddy and other well-known artists, many of whom were taking drugs. And the sad part is Diddy seemed to have been using, and I'm not reading anymore, I'm just saying, Diddy seemed to have been using his record label to entice people and try to persuade them to do things that they shouldn't have been doing or he wanted them to do and they didn't want to do, okay? He was using that against them, their careers, and it seemed like he got a lot of people with that, or at least tried. He used that to hurt people. But anywho, again, let me keep going. While they were partying, he claimed someone handed him a drink which Diddy himself had sent over. But soon after drinking it, he quickly felt lightheaded and blacked out. He recalls Diddy and company having group SA or X around him as he drifted in and out of consciousness. In the suit, the accuser includes a photo of a container, smaller than a pen, which he claims Diddy used to dose drinks with GHB, best known as the DRD. Y'all should know what that is. DRE. Dates, you know what. At some point, he says he woke up to Diddy grabbing his genitals and believes the mogul was performing OX on him. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can't say all these bad words. The accuser says he tried to fight back, but Diddy threatened to ruin his career. He finally made his escape when Diddy demanded to have X with a woman in the room. But instead, the accuser pretended he needed to go to the bathroom and then bolted. He's suing Diddy and Bad Boy Entertainment for SA and conspiracy. Diddy's attorneys tell TMZ, and I ain't even, before I even read this part, I already know about what they about to say because they said in every lawsuit against Diddy that he maintains his innocence and he will get victory in court and all. They say this with everyone as if like all these people are lying on Diddy. Why would all these people come out and lie on him? But anywho, I'm still gonna read what TMZ says the attorney said. As they have for months, Mr. Combs cannot respond to every publicity stunt, even in response to claims that are facially ridiculous and demonstrably false. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail. That Mr. Combs never SA'd or affect, y'all know what I'm saying, anyone, man or woman, adult or you know what, under. So this is crazy because this is constantly happening, and that's why I said I wasn't going to report every single one because it's so many of them. However, at this point, how can you say that everybody is lying? I don't think all these people are coming out to lie at this point. Yeah, I do believe there could be a few bad apples in the bunch. It very well can be because people love to take an opportunity to try to money grab and take advantage of a situation. And a lot of people that was around him, they know that they can just come out and flat out say that this happened, and a lot of people will probably believe it because they were there and they could prove they were there, whether they was workers or associates in any way, spouses, whatever. But at this point, everybody not lying. And his attorneys always give the same statement. If I was them, I'd be ashamed and embarrassed to represent somebody who have these many allegations against them. Like, come on, man. It'll be hard for me to defend him at this point as his attorney. Now, with this guy, I heard it was someone else too. I'm going to look and see. It's so many, y'all. This case is going to be crazy once trial start because it's just too many victims, alleged victims. Everything in this video is alleged, by the way. But yeah, it's too many people at this point. So I don't even know how this is going to work. But when Tony Buzbee said that he had a lot of alleged victims, I guess he wasn't lying, because what he's doing is he's bringing them out one by one. I assume that most people thought that Tony Buzbee was just going to bring out everyone, and that's not the case. And it makes sense that he wouldn't do that. You have to think about it. He needs to give everybody the proper attention and treatment to their case. And he can't do that if he's juggling so many at one time. So he will have to bring one out at a time. It makes sense to me. But at this point, I don't know what's going to happen with Diddy. It's just, it's crazy. Then, you know, they already saying that he went to the hospital the other day. A lot of people saying that was fake and he was playing like he was hurt just to get out of that jail cell. But baby, they took him right back in that jail cell. He thought he was going to stay in the hospital overnight and get some hospital food. Oh, no, sir. You're going right back in that jail cell. And that's exactly what they did. They sent him right back, y'all. He got an MRI. That was Thursday evening. Late night, actually. And they gave him that he got an MRI when he got to the hospital, and they took him right back to the jail cell. So I don't know what he thought, but sir, this is not looking good for you. You did all this and you used your record label in order to hurt people. That's what he did. He drew them in, promising them things. That's what it seemed like, because a lot of people have the same story, and so many people was comfortable drinking around him. And that's another crazy thing. You have to really be careful, and I'm not trying to put blame on the alleged victims. I'm just saying in general, you guys, you have to be careful drinking around people. If you don't know them, I don't care who they are on TV or these shows that you watch or whatever the case may be. You have to be careful. If you don't know them personally, you should not be drinking around them. That's a number one rule. You can't trust them just because you see them on camera and things like that. And it was a lot of people that trusted him. They was comfortable enough to let their guard down and not be in a right state of mind around him, to even drink around him, thinking they were safe, thinking that he was going to give them this career. That's how he loosened them up. He promised them things. Oh, I'm going to give you this. Oh, I'm going to give you that. He promised them to, help further their career and take them, further and get them all these things. And so they, probably got overly excited, comfortable, laid back, and decided to drink. And then look what happened. And it even happened to a lot of his workers. So, yeah. And that's, you know what? With me saying that, it make you think, why was his workers even drinking on the job? I know that's your boss or whatever, and he probably said, hey, you can have a little drink. Nah, man, that's unprofessional. But yeah, this is crazy. It's all over the place. This case is it's insane. I've never seen nothing like this. It's months later and it's still so many people coming out, and probably so many more that will be coming out. Again, I told you guys before, but they're saying that his co-defendants or people that are on those tapes will be revealed in March next month. We'll see what happens, because it's just so many parts to this story, so many different parts. It's crazy to keep up with, y'all. It's crazy because you got a case over here, a case over there. Then his co-defendant, you know what I'm saying? We already know who that is in that one situation, that one lawsuit. And it's just so many parts, so much going on, so many lawyers. But at the end of the day, we're going to wait to see what happened. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. And that's all I have for you guys today. So I'm out. Till next time, y'all. Bye.